It is 9 p.m. Do you know where your pussy is? Hi, I'm Shiny Stone, and if you ever had deep questions about life to understand its meaning, what does love look like? Why are we the way we are? Why it seems and it feels like the world is crumbling and destroying itself? I don't have the answers for any of those questions, but I do have the answers for things like, who is that blonde girl with the big naturals? Oh my god, where is that frog dancing from? That's crazy. Who is that woman who's like gooning? Like, that's crazy. Like, why would you like that? She bothers me. Like, why do you put that so much in your videos? So today we're gonna answer all of your most asked questions on my videos. Wherever y'all ask me questions, today is the day that I'm going to answer all of them. So first things first, let's get the big homosexual out of the way and let's talk about me.
Hi.
I am 34 years old. And yes, I am Brazilian. Sim, eu sou do Brasil, eu sou brasileiro, eu cresci e vivi, eu moro fora faz 5 anos. Então se você tá interagindo com os meus vídeos em inglês, neste momento eu já consigo imaginar você nos comentários me xingando porque falando
caraca, tô aqui gastando meu inglês e não preciso.
De nada. My favorite Pokemon is Quaquaval. And I guess it became my favorite Pokemon because it was the first time that I saw some sort of more direct Brazilian representation. Although it's not only Brazilian representation, because Quaquaval represents Carnival and Samba and that kind of dance, which does not only exist in Brazil, but exists also in Europe, Spain, and Portugal, because Paldea is based in Spain and Portugal and that part of Europe, in case you didn't know. Someone asked me recently, what would my team look like? I don't know how to answer that question properly because it changes from time to time, but for sure we would have a Quaquaval, there would be a Florges, and there would be a Cinchino, and for sure there will be a Serena. Now, the other 2 Pokemon, they keep rotating. Now, enough about me. Let's talk about what you came here to know, which is about the memes that I use in my videos.
Girl, get ready. They gonna meme me your ass to death, bitch.
One of the questions that I get the most is, where do you find your memes? And to be honest, I find them on YouTube and TikTok. A big chunk of them are references that I have in my mind that I've seen that my sister Dawn Stone starts stimming in front of me, and then that kind of becomes a new stim and I have to use that in a video. But I do have to give credit where credit is due, because the girlies over there at Stan Twitter and also in Flop Talk, they are delivering high quality memes and content on a daily basis.
That was too good.
Whenever I want a specific situation or a specific feeling, or I'm looking for a specific animal, I go to YouTube and I write lobster, then Twitter. And then, like magic, there is going to be something about a lobster, which is what I used in one of my battles when a launcher was launched in the field. And I found a Cardi B meme.
Good lobster, good lobster.
And apparently people love that. So thank you again for the Stan Twitter girlies. Another question that I get asked a lot is, which editing software do I use? And to be completely honest, I have to come clean. Because I am nothing if transparent and an open book with open legs. What I do to make my videos and my edits is I put the video that I recorded on my screen. I get my keyboard, and then I put my keyboard on my chair, and then I queef on my keyboard, and then out of nowhere, boom, there's an entire edited video. And I think that's, it's just such a spiritual experience. It's just so transcendent that sometimes I don't even know what's going on. I just know that there's a full edited video over there in front of me. Now let's talk about some memes. A lot of people ask me, why did you use Hello Dubai, which is from this video, by the way.
Hello, Dubai. I am so honored to be projected on the Burj Khalifa.
In case you didn't know, this video went viral when Rihanna launched Fenty Beauty in Dubai, and the launch was a projection of her face in the Burj Khalifa. And because the way they projected looked like her forehead was 5 times bigger than it actually is, it became a meme. And to be honest, Hello Dubai was the very first meme that I decided to use on my very first edit, which is a Celebi deck edit, by the way. And I didn't know what to use for Celebi. And I guess the first thing that came to mind was Hello Dubai. I don't know why I had that meme on my mind. I think it was because the Celebi card was the Celebi that is like this. So I was like, that looks a little bit like Rihanna on the Burj Khalifa. So I think it would be funny to use Hello Dubai for Celebis from now on. The next one that people keep asking is, who is that blonde girl that says,
period?
queer people on the internet, if you watch Drag Race and you're still asking me the question, girl, are you paying attention? Because that is pheromone.
Let's get this roasted cooking.
She was giving an interview, and at some point she says, period. I haven't watched the full interview, so I don't know exactly what's going on. I just know that that little piece went viral. The next one that y'all seem very obsessed with is the one that I use for my potions, which is
It's Xanax o'clock.
Xanax O'Clock. Comes from a character that appeared, I'm not sure if it's one or more episodes in Parks and Recreation, and her name is
Tennifer.
and she plays like a very stereotypical, like,
White girl who's obsessed with like being so skinny and going to spinning classes and all of that.
from this part.
Was your name Jennifer?
No, it's Tennifer with 2 Y's. I used to be Jennifer, but then I decided to rebrand myself. Oh wait, hang on. It's Xanax o'clock.
For some reason, I'm obsessed with that kind of character. I was like, you know what? Xanax, potion, maybe within the same realm. Kind of funny. Now this one, I need everyone to sit down in a circle. Get your pens and papers, okay? The old-fashioned way. And let me explain something. Everybody in my comments is obsessed with 4. Any of my TCG Pocket edits that there is no 4. I get comment after comment saying, where's 4? I'm missing 4. That video is Zunami Muse doing a countdown. And she says 4! And I don't know why that went viral, but anyway, a meme is not supposed to have a reason as of why it went viral. It just went viral. She's not Money Exchange. She's not Simone. She's not Bob the Drag Queen. She is Zunami Muse. So get your facts together, divas, and stop showing your asses on the internet. Now, this next one drives me a little crazy that people ask that question. I understand some people asking about some specific pop stars, like, who are they? I can understand that because maybe they didn't grow up with her. But this diva has been doing it for years, and millennials, Gen Z, and so on, everybody knows who they are. If you ever asked yourself,
Who is that woman making that weird face when the Pokemon are being healed?
bitch, that is
Beyonce.
What do you mean, who is that girl? It's Beyonce, mama, from a promotional video about her hair care line. Take a look. So now you know, and stop asking because you're showing your ass on the internet again, diva. Also, people really do love that Ariana clip saying,
Kill me, get your ass in here.
I don't know exactly where that's from. I think it looks like it's like from a Insta stories or something, but that video specifically is from a compilation that is available on YouTube about Ariana Grande, which is a compilation of moments where Ariana Grande used to speak in AAVE while not being a black woman. So
I'm like, bitch, that's my cookie. That's my juice, okay?
another question that I get a lot is, who is the blonde girl that laughs with the big O natural? That girl is named Katie, and she's from a Czech Republic animation called Gold Story. I said Czech with that emphasis because I thought it was Polish, but it's not. It's Czech, and I was corrected on my live stream a while ago. And by the way, hi, I also stream on Twitch, so please go watch my Twitch. I stream on Twitch on YouTube, so you can check my VODs here on this channel as well. Ooh, professional YouTuber and streamer. Anyway, that's Katie. She's incredible. She's an icon, and it's free on YouTube, and it's a fever dream. It is insanity in the best way possible. Very camp.
See? It's a cabbage. Hope you like it.
Now, this last one is a meme that I had to do a lot of research to find something about it because I was very confused. I found a random specific low quality clip that I use, which is the frog dancing in a bikini to a cupcake remix of this German song. This is like internet brain rot meme at its finest. And after searching around and looking at comments and finding other videos about it, what I found out is that that frog is a dancing frog that Katy Perry had on stage during her Vegas residency. But you know what? I guess she has to compensate for bad singing and voting Republican and also collabing with known rapists, right? So, you know what? Power to you, girl. Power to you. We have to compensate for our mistakes sometimes. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope this answered your questions. If you have any other memes you would like to know more about, leave it in the comments. I may do a second version of this video. If you have any more questions about me, about my process, or anything else, leave it in the comments, and then maybe I'll do another video of this. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and thank you for if you watched this video until the end. Thank you so much. Because to be completely honest, Mama needs those hours to start monetizing this thing right here. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.